Hey folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to another episode of wandering around aimlessly till I can find somewhere to rest my weary head. Now I'm pretty sure I already went into the blacksmith's place because I've got all the gear there. I can affix those to my lovely self. Let's see what's in here. It's getting to night time as well, so we might need to get some sleep, you know. A little bit less stressful day today, although we did have to go to my mother-in-law's because the son, the offspring, oh, there's a jockey down there, that's unusual, demanded as such, so, you know, got to be good parents, keep the kids happy, yada yada yada. Right, not dead, that's a good thing. Why? Oh. I appear to be going in the wrong direction. This way? I want to go this way, apparently. Then how did I get all turned around? Did I go into the south? I am now confused. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I did in the last episode. I mean, it was only yesterday. Yeah, so I have removed all of their stuff as much as I possibly can. I'm just going to double check these. Oh, it's a long one. That's a long boy. Yeah. Not yet. I think I've looted all the loot I can here. So, off we go! We shall keep heading forth. Till we get to a good area. I have no idea what the area is. Ooh, thing. Did I already go to this portal beforehand? I don't know, but why do I keep breaking? Like, it's just a habit that I have of, you know, breaking grass for seeds, but I already have enough seeds. I do not need more. Oh, I clearly did not. And enchanted ones too, so I just... Sorry, iron leggings. And the gold. Do we really? I don't think we really need the gold. I might... You wait there. I'm just going to put these in here just by happenstance that we come back at some point and need a pair of leggings. There they are. There they shall be. They shall not despawn, for they are in chest. I might get rid of this obsidian if I really need to, because, well, that's just freed up a slot, hasn't it? But yeah, I do be short on stuff, and we also don't... Oh, hello, sir.
There's a wee spider in the alley. Why did you not just go to here?
Why'd you take like 3 hits, man? Right, we're going to go up this mountain, have a little peekaboo roundabout, see what's going on. Yeah, so we had all the in-laws today. Well, not all of them. We had all the husbands' in-laws today. Father-in-law came up earlier, and then we were at the mother-in-law's after that, so it's been a day. And the youngest one's sleep was like all over the place today, and you would think that she would... Oh, that's another village, another village. One would assume that because her sleep was absolute pants, that, you know, she'd want to go to bed earlier, you know, but apparently no, that's not the way babies work. She was just like, ha ha ha, you mere mortals. Think I'll go to bed, will you? Think again. Whoa, that's a lot of village, huh? It's a lot of jumping up and down around this village. Right, as I said before in the other episodes, I do have a vision in mind of what I want the new base to look like. It's difficult to describe, so I'm not. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. So I'm not going to try. Do I go around here first, or do I try going up first, or what's the plan? What's the plot? What's happening? Right, I'm guessing I'm going to this one. Oh, that's a handy wee cave tap. Right, just chuck you in there. Potatoes, I do not need more of. Apples, can always use more bread. Yeah, that was pointless. I don't really need another brewing stand, do I? I think 3 is probably enough. Right, am I gonna have to go back this way to get up the hill to get to the other bits of the village? Because I don't want to really miss anything. Oh, hello. Hello, good sir. No books. Although, I'm pretty sure we've got enough books. We do have enough books. Emeralds, I'll take those, thank you. 50 breads. No breads for you guys. Sorry. Plus, you're jobless. Get a job, man. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. There may be circumstances for which they are jobless. I mean, I can't say anything. I currently am unemployed, technically, in the eyes of society. I mean, I do happen to be a carer for my child. But apparently when you tell people that, they just, oh, you're scrounging off the government. No, Betty, sorry, that's not what I'm doing. I'm actually saving the government money. But people don't care and they don't want to know why. Aha! Things I may actually need. So yeah, the way it works is the government pays carers pittance, and I mean pittance, to care for their... Do I want the 2 books and I'll leave the other one there? Yeah, full stack books. Yeah, so the government pays carers pittance to look after their relatives. Oh, diamondies. So that they don't have to do it. Because if the government had to put provisions in place to care for the people that carers pay for, it would cost them thousands upon thousands than what they pay us. So I'm sorry folks, but we're actually doing you a favour. And I would love to go back to work. I really enjoyed my job. I would love to go back to being a nursery teacher. Unfortunately, it's just not financially viable for me to do so. And I'm not willing to put my family in a detrimental position financially, just so I have the luxury of saying I go to work. I would love to return to my job. Absolutely love it, but I can't. my child needs a carer,
He's coming.
which is me.
The fucking
And if I did, one, I would then have to
coming.
pay someone to be here on my behalf. And two, I would then have to pay childcare costs for my youngest as well. So it is what it is. And then you're like, oh, well, you decided to have kids, so you should pay for them. Well, you see the problem there, Betty, is I am saving the government money by doing what I'm doing. Unfortunately, the government sees my job as one of those as an unskilled job, despite the fact that I had to be in education for years to be able to do what I am able to do. Why am I still going in? Did I just come to this hill?
Come here.
I feel like I'm losing my sanity a little bit, right? But yeah, my job is seen as unskilled, and nursery teachers make very little in a non-government run facility. If they're in a private facility, you'd actually earn more money working in Aldi. Literally earn more money working in Aldi. A job that any high schooler could potentially walk into and do, gets paid more than, you know, a job that requires you to not only be legally and morally responsible for up to, if not more, of 30 children at a time, spend some of your off hours, unpaid off hours, doing training and stuff just to stay in the profession that you're in. You have to do at least, I think it's 60 hours of extracurricular learning a year. I think it's 6 hours, it might have changed by now, just to stay in the profession and to remain registered. You have to register with a government body that monitors your practice while you're at work. And you also have to remain calm and occasionally get verbal abuse from upset parents when their darling child doesn't cooperate the way you would prefer them to. Or if the kid's done something and you like phone the parents to let them know, oh, my kid wouldn't do that, they're an angel, blah blah blah, etc etc. And then when it's their kid that's gotten hurt or whatever, they're the first to go, oh, who did this to my child, and what punishment will they receive, and yada yada yada. Anyway, so not only is it having to deal with tiny humans, sometimes very irritating parents, all of which have obviously their own opinions and ideas and etc. about how you should do your job that you have been trained to do, which they have not. So there's a level of customer service, if you will, that and potty training and getting 30 odd kids to all eat their snack at the same time, even when they don't like it. That, changing nappies, all that sort of stuff. And we get paid the same amount, if not less, than people that work in Aldi. Now, I am not saying that people that work in Aldi or equivalent stores are, I'm not saying they are unskilled either. I'm not saying that their profession does not warrant merit. Of course it does. If it wasn't for those guys working during the pandemic and putting themselves at risk, obviously a lot of people wouldn't have been unable to get food. That and having to deal with customer service issues all day, every day, stocking shelves, grabbing your groceries, cleaning the store, facing up products, all that stuff, and then obviously having to deal with their managers and bosses and stuff relentlessly telling them that they're not doing a good enough job, etc, etc, constantly being undermined and underappreciated. I'm not trying to say that what they do isn't valuable and should not be recognised. Nobody should be criticised for the type of job that they do. If you ain't hurting anybody and you're putting money into your own pocket, trying to feed your kids, stuff like that, it shouldn't matter what your profession is. You do what you gotta do. Obviously, as long as it's within the law and you're not, going out and robbing and murdering people to, get your loot, get your goodies, get your money. There are limits. But expecting people to be responsible for potentially 30 other humans while working progressively in a team, be responsible for educating, feeding, toilet training, and essentially raising little people, potentially because some of the kids are in from for 11 hours a day, from 7 o'clock in the morning. What the deuce? From 7 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. And potentially longer if the setting offers that availability, so their parents can go to work or do whatever they need to do. Obviously, some parents, if they've got an off day, they'll send their kid into nursery anyway because they've paid for it and they need the time off, and damn right, you take that time off. But expecting people to do all of that and get paid crap is not it's not good. And then the government, the UK government, wanted to make it easier on parents, more affordable on parents to send their kids to nursery by making provisions take on more kids, but with the same amount of care providers. So the ratio of adults to children, trained adults, remember, they have to be trained to work with the kids. If they're untrained, they cannot be left alone with the children. The government wanted to relax the ratios, as they said, to make it more affordable on parents. Now, that's going to make the practitioner's job harder because they've got more kids to look after for the same amount of money that they were getting before. Which is, no help to them whatsoever, or their own kids that they need to feed. And two, the parents probably would not. Crapoly, I almost died. The parents probably would not see a discount in their payments, because what provider is going to want to give them, the service that they're already getting for a cheaper price? What they're going to do is they're going to take on more kids, make the practitioner's life hell, and parents will still be spending the same amount of money, so the provision that they're in will be getting more money, the business will be getting more money, the owners will be getting more money, but no one else will be reaping any benefits. Certainly not the practitioners or the parents. So, and that is intentionally putting children at risk of poor outcomes, because what the deuce? There's just like a villager hanging out with two skeletons over there. Putting the children at risk of poor outcomes because they don't have enough, because the practitioner's time is spent trying to look after more kids and they're more distracted and they've got more work to do. So anyway guys, that's my little rant about my kind of profession there. So I'm going to let you guys go just now. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.